want to show you some thinking that I did on a unit that I did the mining of the unit that I'm suggesting you think about doing. This would be the first unit of the year. This would be a unit that would be taught remotely, at least the first part of it. And I know that my big goal is to get to know the students and to begin building community. So the first thing that I did is I started looking at the enduring understandings. And I saw that I had one, two, three, there are 6 of them. And all of them were important, but I know for that first unit, for the beginning of the year, I had to get really sharp in terms of what am I really going after that I want all of my students to know in 6 months, in a year, 10 years in the future. So in terms of determining importance, I focused in on these 3 and I added reading. And the reason I added reading is I started thinking about, so if I have this limited amount of time, what in my content area, what in terms of reading and writing and the workshop, literacy, English language arts are most important? And it's both writing and reading. And so through writing and reading, we can better understand the significance of our lives. The writing and reading process can lead to surprise and discoveries, and reflection fuels our growth. Okay, so I know I can really work at supporting that. So the next thing I did is I took a look at the unit about, so what's the knowledge? What are the skills that this unit is going after? And one more time started thinking about this small chunk of time. If my goal is to get to know them and build community, which of these characteristics, which of these goals am I going to be focusing on? So routines and rituals of a writing and a reading workshop, I can do that. I can build community. I can get to know them. Use a variety of strategies for generating ideas. Oh yeah, I can do that. Write from a first person perspective. I can do that because that's what that writer's notebook is going to be about. So the instructional moves that I'm going to make during those first few weeks are, first of all, a lot of quick writes to help me understand the students and for students to understand each other. And that will be part of what we do in terms of a writing workshop. So that fits right in with the goal. I'm going to do Flipgrid introductions with lots of choice in there. And the choice is because I know that fuels agency and fuels engagement. Those Flipgrid introductions will really help us get to know each other, help us build community, and will even be a way for us to think, to do some reflection. We're going to do book talks, and so again, choice. I'm going to be learning about the kids at the same time. But I think the big thing I'm going to be doing is around the passion project. And I think I'm going to do that Picha Kucha and have them work on that. I think it would be a fun way to get them to write in a very different way. It would be digital writing is actually what they're doing. And I think it would be a great way for us to explore. So this is how I mined that first unit. I'm curious what you might do.